Here's how MaterialLab works. Here we have a completely untextured Bugatti. I want you to pay attention in the bottom right to the memory number. I want you to see how beautiful and performative these materials are. We're going to select our target object and apply one of our presets. I'm going to cycle through real quick and show you how we can texture this car in real time with just a handful of clicks. Boom, and there we go. Look at how easy it is to get these incredible, realistic, and gorgeous materials in literally just a few clicks. Now I've done zero UV unwrapping on this entire car. I have not added a seam anywhere. Now with the object selected, let's cycle through a few materials from each category. These are going to be our classic colors, and they're all based on real color wavelengths and values of iconic car paints like Ferrari Red, British Racing Green, Bugatti Blue. And under the metallic category, let's check out metallic pink. This is one of my personal favorites. You can see this light interaction and how it looks layered and it has depth. And it looks as if it were a real car in a showroom. Just look at how beautiful that finish is. And now let's go to iridescent. These are some of the coolest blender materials you'll be able to find anywhere. Let's check out iridescent green purple. So watch what happens as I move around the object. You can see how dynamic these materials are, and look at the memory numbers. You see how performative these are. You cannot achieve as high quality of a finish without major performance hits unless you have MaterialLab. We've built the entire system to work flawlessly so you can cycle through and try as many various presets as you want without having to worry about cluttering your scene with more and more textures and materials. Let's check out pearlescent white. Look at how cool the pearlescent effect is. You can see the subtlety of the various layers within the pearlescent paint. Check out radiant violet. And look at how cool this color shifting effect is. Imagine all of the things that you can do with materials like these. For essential metals, we have all your basics. We have steel, matte finish, we have shiny, we have aluminum, we have chrome. Now for all the metals, they're based on the real wavelengths and refractive indices of the metals in the real world. So you know that if you have an object that calls for silver or that calls for copper, these are going to be the most accurate representation of those metals for your product renders, your cars, whatever it may be. If you need accurate metals, this is the add-on for you. Look at the cobalt and how cool this finish is. Now for specialty materials, we have oxidized copper. Just look at how gorgeous and dynamic and interesting. Heat-treated metal here, so you can actually imagine you're building an engine and exhaust system. And you're able to apply heated metal finish in one click that actually dynamically changes as you move and interact with the object. Let's say you really love radiant violet like I do. You just click the favorites button right there and go to the favorites tab, and radiant violet is going to be right there anytime you need it. High gloss black, I really like that. Let's also favorite it. There we go, as simple as that. Now let's say you want to find a nice aluminum finish. You just search aluminum and the aluminum options pop up. You can even search within your favorites tab. Now let's go with Alfa Romeo Maroon. You want to lighten it a little bit. You click the little pencil icon, and now you have an editable copy of the material right within this Blender file. So you can go in and you can make adjustments based on your needs without having to worry about affecting the base materials. You don't like it? You click revert, click apply, and it goes back to the base material. It's really as simple as that. You can play around with it as much as you want, never have to worry about actually breaking the core or the base materials. And all of the materials have some sort of adjustments of all different types, right? So let's take lead, for example. If you want to make this one editable, we can adjust the roughness with a slider here in the material properties group, and it's super easy If you don't like it, you click revert, you click apply, and there we go. It's back to basics. Really, we've thought about every use case for this material pack and how we can optimize and ensure that it's built for your workflow to be able to integrate seamlessly, try out different materials, and never have to worry about the performance impact. Now with Radiant Violet, I'm going to go to our other add-on, LightLab, which has 16 lighting presets. And I want to show you how these materials interact and change based on the lighting setups. So here's warm sunset. And imagine the car sitting outside parked during sunset. You're going to have this luminescent sort of glow, this quality to that paint. Then we go to golden hour as the sun starts to rise. And you see how the paint subtly shifts. Then high noon, and all of a sudden, the paint comes alive. It's a very dynamic and interesting material that reacts as if it were in the real world. You cannot find this type of realism with this level of performance anywhere. Now, studio softbox, dramatic spotlight, light silhouette, showroom spotlights, neon glow, nightclub vibes. Look at that subtle pink light reflecting off the car and the green off to the left. Times Square, retro wave, vintage, noir street. You can see how much these paints change based on the lighting. Soft ambient, moonlit mist. So you can go in and you can play around with as many materials, as many lights as you want without having to worry about it. This is really designed for ultimate creativity. These are built by artists, for artists, and we've really spent a lot of time to ensure this add-on gives you so much for your money. Right now, we've just launched MaterialLab, and we have a special beta offer of $29 for all 84 materials. After 30 days, the price is going to go to $39. So if you're interested in getting this, I would say get it right now. Alongside the discounted price, they're also offering beta members lifetime access to any future materials that we put out. So this is definitely the perfect time to buy the add-on. If you're interested, I say go get it right now before that beta program ends. Try it out now, see how incredible it is. You're going to use it once and you will never want to use another material pack. They genuinely are the best value in terms of quality and performance out of every single material pack available for Blender.